Hello, everyone. Whoa, boy, look at the smoke in that. Time for a road trip. We're heading up to Snowbelt Brewing Company in Gaylord, Michigan, and we're going to find out if it's one of the best breweries in northern Michigan. Oh no, everyone! I'm in trouble because I didn't make it in time over to Snowbelt Brewing Company to participate in the yoga class. They just finished up over here, which makes it nice and lively. I hope that their yoga and beer class is what's going on.
There is on the first and third of every month.
First and third of every
And
month.
we'll even let you have your beer in class if that helps get you here.
Nothing wrong with that. See, there we go. That's what we get. So as promised, I'm over here at Snowbelt Brewing Company in Gaylord, Michigan. Beautiful day to come over here. A lot of snowmobilers out and about. It's a nice snowy weekend. It's great to see the action that's going on. And I asked the question in the beginning, is this one of the best breweries in northern Michigan? So I want you, oh, I've got, they think so. They think so. And I agree with that. I want you to put it in the comments what you think of Snowbelt Brewing Company. So take the time to do that and let me know and the rest of the world what you think of Snowbelt Brewing Company. So today, it's a hard choice. They've got a lot of things going on. They've got some experimentals going on. So it's a hard choice to what beer to evaluate today. So in talking to the staff, their Sunnyside Hop New England style IPA is actually distributed to 4 different places here in Gaylord. And that makes it neat. Not only can you get it here, but there are other locations that they've got that beer on. Now, so that's the one I chose. I may end up having to do it. They've got a double Bock, and you know me, I like Bocks. So I'll probably have to do 2 reviews over here. So, all right, let's take a look at this. It's a 6.5 in the alcohol, and the IBUs they're saying are around 30. So that's in the middle range. It's not should not be considered a hophead. Look at that, New England style. You can't see through it. Nice and hazy. We've been chatting, so the head is gone, but that's all right. We're even getting a little bit of legs on the glassware as we do this. So, all right. I hope you have a beer. Hope you've been to your beer fridge or you're in your own home brewery drinking and watching this video. So, cheers. So take it to our nose. Let's see what kind of smells we get today. First off, I'm getting pine. And it actually smells like a Christmas tree. Kind of a nice Christmassy smell. All right. Let's take it to our lips and let's see what we get.
Oh my God. Only for 2 weeks, not for 2 hours. Yeah, not
I am actually getting a little bit of a lemon. Nice little citrus. Um, the pine, the Christmas tree is up in my nose.
Yeah, that was like colors. I don't know.
Nice, easy to drink. It is not a hophead. The hops are there, but it's not overpowering the flavors at all. I like that little citrus in the tongue. My tongue is completely dried out. Top of my mouth is dried out. A little bit higher in alcohol, the 6.5, along with the hops, and that's where I explain that where it's at. So again, it looks really good. You can see the legs on the glass. Means that they clean their glassware really well. Uh, nice little beverage. So if I were to give this my bottle caps, one being do not drink it Sorry, I made the video, all that stuff to 5, which means you need to stop what you're doing, run to the brewery, and get that. I actually am going to give this a 5. I really like the complexity. I like the looks. I like the taste. It's easy to drink, a nice New England style, and I feel it is right to style, and that makes a big difference. So we're on location. We're up at Snowbelt Brewing Company in Gaylord. I'm sorry, and enjoying a great beverage. So I'll probably end up doing an additional. We'll do the Bock after this. We'll get a chance to enjoy this here. So all right, you know what I always have to say: if you're gonna have a beer, make sure you have a good one. All right, time to do a beer review number 2, Snowbelt Brewing Company in Gaylord, Michigan. And I'm gonna buy one of their new glasses, so I said, please clean this for me so we can show off the glassware. Here's the glass, nice looking. And if you notice the date down here, they're going to celebrate their 10th birthday this year, and I look forward to coming over and participating in their 10th anniversary. It's just mind-boggling that it's been 10 years for Snowbelt. So the second beer we're going to review, they've got a double bock, and it is 7.5 and 24 IBUs. And of course, bocks aren't supposed to be hoppy, that kind of thing. So what I'm expecting, a nice big malty, maybe a little bit of a hint of coffee, is what I'm expecting out of this one. When you look at the glass, you look at the beer itself, it's nice and dark, kind of a brownish look to it. Looks fantastic in their glass, and I will use this in their videos. And as you know, I love the Snowbelt glassware. Looks fantastic. If you don't already follow them on Facebook, get on Snowbelt Facebook. It gives you updates on their events, the things they've got going on. And that's what I like doing. I'm almost on everybody's Facebook, so I can be updated on the various events and make sure that I go to them and see what's going on and new and exciting. So, all right, good color, looks fantastic. Take it to our nose. I'm not getting really too much off the nose. Interesting. All right, guys, we're going to cheers again. All right, I'm going to take it to my lips. Let's see what I get in this second beer review. Look at the legs. Looks fantastic. All right. Nice and malty, caramely, a small hint of the chocolate or the coffee. Not bad at all. Good flavor, full bodied. I like the complexities that it's got. It's got a great taste to it. One of those ones that's I'd say a good winter beer for you. Nice to have the alcohol at 7.5. And my mouth is not as dry with the IPA. Little smoother. So if you like our fuller body beer, nice complexity of flavors. This is what it's got. The legs look fantastic again on this one. So we've got another beer that I would give 5 bottle caps to, and make your way to Snowbelt Brewing Company and enjoy the enthusiasm that the staff has. And one of the reasons I feel that this is one of the best breweries in northern Michigan. Thanks for stopping by. Craft Beer in Michigan Brewery Spotlight. And today we stopped at Snowbelt Brewing Company in Gaylord, Michigan, and enjoy. If you're going to have a beer, definitely make sure you have a good one.